Welcome back to the only channel on YouTube with 57 subscribers. I have returned again for, I think it's about the 5th time this year. So you may be wondering, hey, Lou, where did you go? Well, over the past month, I have been a very busy boy. I have been going to the Tech Fest and I saw Leprous, and then I went to Radar and I saw Animals as Leaders, and in between that time I've been recording and editing a video for my band Derelict Dream. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, here we go. And yeah, we've finally got this music video out. We made it all ourselves. This is a self-produced video and really proud of it, to be honest, but it was a lot of work. My computer was kind of tied up. Didn't really have much time to record a video or anything. Now I'm back, and we're back to the regular routine of videos. So one thing that I'm not very good at is writing songs quickly. I usually like to take my time about it. I'm a lazy songwriting bastard. And this is something which I would very much like to improve on. And after looking at some of the bands at TechFest, it just kind of blows you away and inspires you in a strange, perverse kind of way. And it kind of makes you think, maybe I should up my game a little bit. So that's going to be something that we're going to try and do today. Except, it's going to be a prog song, and we're going to try and write it in 30 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's give it a go. So I've got my timer set up, I've got my guitar here, I've got a few snapshots on the Kemper, a couple of distorted tones. So yeah, I'm going to stop messing about here and I'm going to dive straight into it. So let me just set the timer. Let's see what I can come up with. Cool, I'm going to record that. I'm not even going to criticize that at all. So I'm just going to expand on that with some drums. Okay, first things first, make that 127. Okay, I think it's triplets, so it should be... Oh. No, it's completely staggered. So... Cool. And then we just put a cymbal with that. And then copy that a few times. Put a bit of distortion with it, I think. So we've got a bit of gain with this. I think we'll play something like coil split, like I think there's more space between each of them. Let's go for this. Right. If you didn't see what I did, I just added in an extra note on the last one to kind of give it a bit more of a staggered proggy feel. So let's go straight in and record some guitar. Hopefully I don't fuck any of this up. Fucked it up right away. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Cool. Let's get another guitar on that. So this is one thing that I've realised you don't usually consider when you're doing stuff like this, and that is that double tracking takes up double the time. So I might need to give myself a little bit of leeway at the end, but it'll be around half an hour, hopefully. Hopefully I'll just be able to hit half an hour so I can just edit this part out, but I don't know. I don't know if I will, so let's have a listen. Whoa. And then go maybe for like the roots. So that's just kind of get like a drum beat going. I'll show you how I usually write drum beats. When it's kind of a bit of a proggy track like this, I like to have the snare on the 3, and that just kind of gives it a bit of a space and it makes it sound, I suppose, a bit more groovy I always find the snare on the 3 is just such a kind of groovy sound. I don't like that extra kick there. And then what we can do is we can probably double this up and make it a little bit heavier, a little bit more sort of chuggy. I want to restrict myself to a couple of techie sections in here because otherwise I'll be here for ages. But one thing I won't restrict myself to will be odd time signatures because that is going to be doable. Okay, that sounds cool. Let's do that. So... got like, okay, cool. Let's just copy and paste this. Oh, and so that's gonna go further back. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna try it anyway. I can sort it out later. Something like yeah, that's cool. Oh my god, paste. So much pressure. Cool. Right. Let's just copy this a load of times. Okay, so annoyingly, the camera decided to cut out. So, as a recap, we just got down that weird odd time signature thing. I've paused the timer, so... got 5 minutes, 46 seconds to finish this song, so pressure's on. But, yeah. We got down that odd time signature pit, and I just figured out this cool idea for a chorus. So I think I'm going to add that a higher part on the second time it comes around. So I'm going to start the timer, and we're gonna finish recording this chorus. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna allow myself, like, I don't know, 5 extra minutes to write a breakdown if I go over. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me try and think what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can fit this in. not going well for me. I literally have 1 minute left. 55 seconds, Jesus Christ, here we go. I know this might be cheeky, but I think I'm going to give myself 5 more minutes. I knew I couldn't do this in half an hour. Let's see if I can come up with like some kind of counter melody to it, maybe. Okay, cool. I've got that part written. Now, the only thing left to do, and I don't have much time on the clock, I've actually got exactly 2 minutes, is copy and paste some of this. So I think what I'm going to do for the most part is just pretty much copy and paste the entire thing. And then we've got kind of pretty much a song. Probably needs a little bit of work, but it's a song, that's for sure. And it's about 4 minutes in length, which is pretty decent. That is actually a song. It might have not been in 30 minutes, might have been in 40 minutes, but definitely wrote a song at the very least. So I think I can pause it right there. So yeah, with 1 minute and 37 seconds to spare, we have a tune. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a full song. I'm going to put a bass line in there, obviously. I'm going to change a couple of parts up. But the important part is we have essentially a song. We have a structure, we have drums, we have guitars, we have the basic underlying sort of chords and melodies going on, and the overall feel of it. We've got something. So, you know, obviously it's not like perfect, it's not a full production song, but it works as a good starting position. And if you've got something completed, it doesn't even matter if it's not like polished and everything's there, but if you've got pretty much the song, the idea of the song, the structure complete, you can do what the hell you want to it afterwards. Yeah, so this is probably going to take me a little bit more than half an hour or a couple of hours. It's probably going to take me a little while. I've got to mix it as well. But yeah, so I'm going to do that and I'll see you in a second. Hi guys, Lou from the future here. So I'm just going to give you a quick update with what I've done. I've added in a bass line. I've changed up some of the drums, added in some fills. I've also added 2 new sections, which might seem like cheating, but to be fair, the speed writing session isn't actually going to give you your final draft. You're going to want to edit it afterwards. But once you've speed written pretty much your chorus and all your verses and maybe a breakdown or something, from there it becomes easier to add parts to the song rather than having to create something completely new with no direction. So now that we've got everything done, here is the full song.